is going on, you guys, and we have now made it here in the old town of Sweden. So this is the main city center and all the main attractions are close from here. I have the Nobel Peace Prize Museum in the city center, as well as some other attractions that we'll be visiting today. The weather today is really good. The sun is out. It is windy, so not that hot, but I think it is going to get hotter. So yeah, as long as it doesn't rain, we should be good. I will be visiting most of these attractions today. By checking online, I realized that there isn't much to do in Stockholm. So unless you're into museums, there are a couple museums that you should visit. But other than that, I believe we should be done within a day. So yeah, let me see how that turns out. And then still, if we have some time available tomorrow, we might do a archipelago tour, which should take around 3 hours. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So let me show you guys what that is around. So we are currently here in the city center of Stockholm, Sweden, and we just visited the Royal Palace. We can't go inside it, but definitely something worth visiting while you are here, just to have a look at the architecture. The other thing I've noticed is that with Sweden, Stockholm, it is pretty underwhelming. Not a lot of tourists here compared to Copenhagen, so there isn't much to do. Unless you're into museum, you might need a couple of days, but other than that, I think just going in for a day or a day and a half would be more than enough. For me, I think I've pretty much covered all of the main attractions. I might just do a cruise today in the evening, which is going to be an hour long, which also is going to take us around Stockholm, but on water. So they'll show again the main attractions from the other side. But yeah, other than that, I think I've pretty much covered all of it. So yeah, I think 2 days is a bit too much for me, and a day and a half or 1 day would have been enough. But nevertheless, this is another learning experience. So yeah, overall the city is pretty safe. It has a lot of museums if you are into that. Yeah, again, the city is also, I would say, quite expensive. Just normal stuff, getting water or even food is really expensive, even compared to the UK. So that is also, I think, another factor due to which a lot of tourists are not visiting. So yeah, let's continue the journey and let me show you guys the rest of the city. Alright everyone, so that brings us to the end of our Stockholm adventure. And to be honest, I would say that it was overall a great experience, but definitely not worth it for 2 days. I think maximum what you should do is that visit Stockholm for a day, or maybe have it as a day or city, as there is not much to do here. It was pretty underwhelming. Definitely recommend visiting here, but not for a very long time. And the other thing is that the weather here is quite unpredictable, and today it was raining a lot, due to which I was not able to do much anyway. So yeah, so for Stockholm I was not able to record a lot of footage, mainly because one of the days I had to work. There was an emergency, due to which I had to attend those calls, and I was not able to go out much. And the other thing was that the day after that, it was raining the entire time, and I did not have a cover for my camera to cover it in case I can get some shots of the city. So yeah, due to which I was not able to record at all. And that is, I would say, one of the drawbacks when you're going for a very limited time, that you are constrained because of your timing, and then like a slight hiccup can cause a huge disruption to your entire itinerary. But I still got to enjoy the city, but it was just that I was not able to record as much given the amount of time that I had. But I think in order to cover Stockholm in a more comprehensive way, I might have to visit it again sometime soon, hopefully early next year when the weather is better, because right now the weather is pretty much like the UK. It's raining and it's gloomy and it's grey. Like, I would not want to spend any time outside of the summer within any of the European cities, given that the weather is pretty much just the same as the UK. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna visit again sometime during the summer or quarter one, like late quarter one of next year. Overall, Stockholm was like pretty amazing city. It has a really hip and cool vibe to it. There's a lot to do, but again, like for someone like me who does not like to visit a lot of museums, I think 2 to 3 days is more than enough to get a feel of what the city is like. Yeah, so I think overall I pretty much enjoyed it, but again, just to cover it in a much better way, I think I'll have to visit again. But overall, yeah, it was a 5 out of 5 trip, and definitely recommended if you are in that region. And again, I hope you guys are enjoying the travel vlog so far, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.